Morning, it's the 1st of August and first job this morning. Someone rung up in a panic last night or yesterday wanting some rotors for a Howard HK30, which this is. So these are the rotors, these are the main trough gears, and then the rotors, we want 4 of them to get him going. So they're off in the post at 10 o'clock and before I get on with rest at stuff. But yeah, it's a job I don't enjoy anymore. We used to love it. I mean, we used to do. This is the last of the Howard parts, to be fair. He wants 4 rotors and there'll be another 3, but we aren't going to replace the Howard stuff. We're just going to specialise in Mashio and keep it simple. And to be honest, when that stuff gets slim, I might even jack that in. It's just hard work and quite disheartening when you buy a machine like this. Is a Mashio DM, and this is a real good one actually. All gears and all rotors are very good in this one, but sometimes you buy one what looks good on the outside and you get in and all gears are curled up and rotor splines are, you know, when you took nut off, splines just rotor just drops out because it's that baggy in its splines. Well, they're no good. You can't send crap parts to someone, so you end up wasting £1,000 to bloody because you think the bits internal are good, but this is a real good one actually. So there's some value in that. But yeah, it's hard. You know, I used to thrive on it. It used to be bloody out and about early mornings, ripping bloody power us to bits. And as I say, I don't enjoy it no more. So, but yeah, anything to make life. But we do buy good tools now. Anything to make life easy. That was a marvellous thing we bought, the 1/2-inch ratchet on the small M12 batteries. It's so handy to get in, you know. We get our Milwaukee stuff off RBMs now. RBMs, Rip and Farm Services, what used to be RBM Masses in our local dealership at Market Wheaton. And there's a lad on counter called Adam. If you want any Milwaukee stuff, and he'll give you a good discount, and he sorts your guarantees and one thing and another, because everything's got a 3-year guarantee. So you know, peace of mind really. But that thing's marvellous. But we've got all sorts of stuff now, from the big gun to the little gun, the ratchet, grinders, both grinders. All sorts, and the little nibbler. What else we got? 2 torches, circular saw, drill driver, SDS drill, and many more. And it's like a bit of an addiction, isn't it? This Milwaukee stuff. Once you get buying, it's your next toy. Oh, strimmer. What else we got? And now Adam showed me the brochure. Christ, they do all sorts. I mean, everything you can think of. They do it, and it's bloody good stuff. I mean, I know you're some people like DeWalt or one thing or another. Our Daniel, he's a DeWalt man. A lot of tradesmen are DeWalt rather than Milwaukee, but this stuff is brilliant. So anyway, back to dropping these rotors out. Yeah, go see Adam, Rip and Farm Services, easy man. Ask for Adam on counter if you want out. Oh, little water pump. Oh, that's mega. We use it all the time. We even use it for diesel. I don't know whether you're even supposed to, but we always wash it out thoroughly after, so it don't bugger it up. But that's a hell of a thing. You can empty a water tank in minutes to scoop the shit out at bottom. It's absolutely, it's mega, it is. That time of year again, working Lando, we have got some combining to do, but we could get a mucky shower this afternoon, so we don't want to commit ourselves. Well, it's a better day tomorrow. Phil's muck spreading, our Ollie's leading compost onto some we're sowing with grass, and I'm working this up into a false seed bed to overwinter for, well, to be honest, we're hoping to get a good chit of of grass weeds and broadleaf stuff, and then blitz it with a pico a couple of times before we put it to bed for winter. Hang on, turn around. It's the seed bed for next year really, but hopefully we're going to get a good green up and hit it twice with the Apico and then put it to bed for winter, and then it's off in with spring barley again. Spring barley in here it run out of steam, to be honest. The heavy areas did pretty good. The light areas, well, they struggled to grow. It was that dry, they struggled to grow, and when they did, they didn't really produce much. So yeah, it was a bit of a disaster was this field, but anyway, so next season's a little bit better. Hell of a machine this year. It's just a big number and that's the only thing. Kestrel keeping an eye on us. Well, probably ain't bothered what we're doing, but he's probably hoping we disturb a mouse or two for his tea. It's going really well, but Christ, it's hard. There's places where there's some clay beds. Christ, she's sort of dancing around where legs are sort of pulling into baked clay. We'll be wearing some metal this year. We did stock up on points, shims and wings for this thing, because we did get tell that they might come in short supply. Varying, like I said, from late 20s, but when I get to this end, you watch what happens. She don't get back, but it's quite plain sailing here. It's quite, I won't say light land, but it's not heavy at all. And then when we get down here, well, we just sort of drop down a foot or two. You can hear the engine note of the tractor start complaining. She's not giving back at all, like. And then the diesel consumption goes up nearly 10 litres. A little bit more wheel slip. But the machine itself is sort of dancing about. Yeah, it's giving the Simba a little bit of mastermind. But it must be very strong, this machine, because we broke the drawbar once and I welded it up. The rest of it, we've got no cracks in it. It's just sort of, and some of our land is pretty tough. We'd never pull a 4.5 metre one. But you'd need a big lump of bloody, big lump of horsepower in front of it for a 4.5 metre one. You fuck out. This tractor on some of our heavy clays. back to the yard last night, didn't we, with my last load, and 3 bales missing. Found them, haven't I? Right, we're flitting. I'm taking loader for it. And we're off to do some compost or some sand. What Ollie's leading, so yeah, it's all systems go. Potatoes look a lot better than they did. In fact, I had a dig the other day and they're bulking up quite nice. I think he's gonna have an half decent crop. He gave them a good watering and there came 40 mil of rain, so it's really boosted them up. Even harder in here. Well, what do you do? I mean, you have to work a bit of land, don't you? You can't just wait till it gets moist, you know, so it softens it. It's sort of dancing around a little bit where it's really hard. Seems to be coping with it though. Quite enjoyed my afternoon's tractoring. I don't get a lot of tractoring like this. Sometimes wonder where they come from. You know, there was none about half an hour ago, and then there was 1 or 2, and then there's a few dozen of them now. No, the obvious answer is the seaside, but you know, it's how do they know? Because you don't see them really flying about. Six of Fingers has decided that he just wanted a knock over before he drills it with rape, and to be fair, I think you were right, because it's made a lovely seed bed. It's hell of a machine, is that's a KRM. We've never seen anything like it before. It's just got some rigid tines, 2 rows of rigid tines, and some paddles, a set of rings, cast rings, and then just press some, like a tyre packer on the back, or a series of wheels. And it makes a fantastic job. It was 900 quid out of sale. And the only problem is, if there's a lot of trash, the tines are very close together, as in front and back, and they can bring a lot of trash with them. And the paddles could do to be hydraulic. A bit of modification, that is a right machine. And you pull it like mad, you know. You go like hell with it. Wires and my big grab. Drilling our first field. Well, we've got 2 fields anyway. Say first field. Just on, we're drilling our rape. We're having this field and that field, but there's still straw in here. It did disastrous. This we got made of balls up with spring barley around the outside. Did really well, but somehow we got a bag of winter barley seed in, and it was disastrous in the middle here. And there was 10 acres as well. 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's for almost barely. Yeah. DKX stays our variety, but very, very small seed rate. 2.3 kilo per hectare. Gives us 45 seeds per square metre. Anyway, we think we've calibrated the drill right. I've rode on for a 10 and it doesn't seem to have used any. Yeah, not much, and there's a fine bit you can hear it coming up top at cone. So yeah, very pleased with our drill. I'll just give it Ian at Vardestad Park Farm Engineering a mention again. If you need any advice about Vardestad drills, even the tempos, rapids, all the lot, give Ian a ring at Park Farm. He's your man, and for bits as well, new and second hand, same again, he's your man. First bit of oilseed rate looks like it's gone in very well. All it needs now is a few showers to get it struck and grow away from the evil flea beetle, which 2 years ago totally decimated our. We had 60 acre and we ended up leaving 6, and that, to be fair, that was a waste of time. So yeah, let's hope for 2 ton. I mean, it's had some muck. It's had slurry, so and it's a good field. And that was our first field we combined this year, and it did 3.5 ton with barley. It was bloody marvellous crop. Sexy Fingers has gone over in his ankle. He's in bad form. Might be putting a claim. Running about for very few bales in here. It was a terrible crop. But anyway, we tidied it up, we'll get them gathered up, and then hopefully get some muck spread on Monday if there doesn't come too much rain. Fodder beet's a lovely colour. Don't look at the rubbish control. Christ, it's a terrible mess. But there is good beet underneath, to be fair. So it hasn't, well, it will have affected the yield a bit, but right, I think I'm knocked off at there. Unless they want another trailer down at Lay, then we're just tidying a bit of barley up, which, to be fair, won't worth the drilling. But it's one of them seasons, isn't it? Let's hope next season is they stop bringing wheat in, because apparently they're still bringing bloody wheat in, these companies. So let's hope that stops and we have a fair go at the market. It's not good as it is it? They are the tidiest of bales I've made.